You know, you're like a real life James Dean or something when you're rocking a pinball machine and you're really good at playing. That's really cool.
Such a big part of my life was involved in pinball. It's something I'll never leave. It's something that even I tried playing on computers. It's just not the same. And once I heard this place had so many great quality games, I had to try it.
This is all about pinball. It's just a place for players to come and play. There aren't many places in town to play pinball. Matter of fact, there's very few places in town to play pinball. And if you get a chance to play pinball anywhere, you're going to find a place might have 1 or 2 games. You come here, and there's 14 machines.
If you're an old school pinballer, we have it. If you're a new school pinballer, we have them. You know, you might find 1 or 2 games at a bar or a movie theater or where have you. But the Pinball Lounge has the largest collection in Central Florida, and we're really proud of that. Video games are not real. Pinball is real. You've got a real solid thing right here, and it's its own little world, and there's a ball going around there, and you're in control of that ball, but not in much control, and you've got these flippers, and it's just flippers, you know, that's all, and it makes the whole game work, and everything comes to life, and you have hand-eye coordination, you have shots you need to make, you have the ball bouncing, and it's all right there in front of you. It's not a virtual thing. It's something physical that you can do, and you're manipulating. A video game, I just feel like it's fake. I search Craigslist a lot. I buy from other collectors. I buy on eBay. I buy from people who operate pinball machines. You know, being a pinball machine collector growing up, I had to learn how to fix the stuff myself. And once you have more than a few pinball machines, things can start breaking, and the cost of repairing them can add up significantly. So I learned how to do a lot myself through the internet, through other people in the hobby, through Ed, stuff like that.
Pinball machines are kind of like rabbits in that they multiply, or Lay's potato chips, that you can't just have one. I'm probably up to about 25 right now that I own, various ages, some as old as 1966 and some as old as, you know, near 2000.
The 7 games, the Fun and Games 7 as I call them, the arcade was called Fun and Games. I have all those titles, and it took me a couple years rounding them up across the state, and I'm really proud that I have them. I don't plan on parting with them either. Did all kinds of stuff to try and get a pinball machine, but then Christmas came, and got in contact with Ed Klamp. My folks got his number from me behind my back and got me a pinball machine from Ed.
So I ended up selling his parents his first game, which was 1977-78 World Cup. But he bought it, he loved it. I delivered it, I think, Christmas Eve.
And now fast forward to now, we're partners at the Pinball Lounge.
What's amazing that you don't see is you can come out here and get a game that's 30 years old, 40 years old, and it's the action on these games is like the day they were initially made.
I played the Addams Family pinball machine. It's one of my all-time favorites. If you've seen the Addams Family movie, you know there's this little character called the Thing. It's a little hand by himself. And one time he'll reach up and grab the ball and take it when you're walking balls from multi-ball. I just love it. The artwork's great. The designer is one of the best pinball, is one of the best in the industry, and excellent.
My wife is tolerant. She's very tolerant. She knows that I'm doing it for a living. She knew that this was part of the package when she met me. When she met me, I had a lot of pinball machines. So I said, hey, you know, the pinball machines will be here whether you are or not.
And as a matter of fact, the manager, the general manager asked Kurt, it'd be a good idea if maybe you put a pinball machine in the lounge.
The lounge just wasn't their center of attention. So people don't really go in there much, or at the time they didn't.
But if we put 14 machines in the lounge, now you got something.
pinball is an all-skill game. It's amazing. Oh, I'm definitely coming back. It's one of the best pinball places in Orlando. Actually, you know what it probably is?
It's very active, it's very real, it's live, you get to feel it, you get to see it, it's not digital. I sweat when I play pinball all the time, just the stress levels.
Pinball is a skill. Once I learn how to manipulate that ball, how to control those flippers, I can take that skill to any other game. It's going to be different. However, I can still take that same skill. Unlike a video game that you have to learn each game. Each game is independent. Sometimes there's patterns. There's no pattern. The ball's wild. You never know where it's going to go.
You see the different parts of the game. You remember what you did the last time, so you build on that. And it's this relationship with the game that you find it to the next level, but it's always changing. Dynamics are awesome.
Pinball machines are just better, that's all.
So, are you good at pinball?
I'm all right. You want to play for money?
Orlando sitting on newspaper. Check it out, yeah. Do us the favor. Promise that you will love it later.